Whoa, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at his teeth. Look at his mouth. Somewhere beyond the sea, Christian's got a video game for me. Cristian Macias is joining me, Peter Hunt Spitek, DualShockers.com, with a quick look at Endless Ocean Luminous. Luminous?
Luminous. There you go. You got it. Is it me who has the game for you, or is it Eureka, who've developed the third entry in the Endless Ocean series?
So right you are, Cristian. Published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch exclusively. Obviously, Endless Ocean Luminous is a sequel to Endless Ocean 2 Adventures of the Deep for the Wii U, or rather just the Wii, excuse me. Cristian, I have heard some things about this game, and I am curious to hear what you think of it now that you've had some hands-on time with it.
First things first, I have to echo everyone's kind of complaints with the story. You can see here, the kind of chapter 1 is the tutorial. I have yet to even access the next story mission, as you have to scan 500 different creatures in the ocean before you can continue the story. And the way as you can see right there, I have about 250 scans from about close to 2 hours of playtime. You can do so by either the solo dives or the shared dives. We'll get into that in a second. But I also make a quick pit stop here in the menu down below. I want to show you some of the customizable options for your little diver, as well as the mystery board, which is what the game revolves around. You get this kind of tablet with 99 different boxes here, and you're supposed to complete this to make it through the story missions, but they're kind of obtuse. A lot of them are like you're supposed to scan the kind of ultimate fish you find in a mission in a dive, but others are like reach a room in a tower. Kind of ambiguous. Yeah. You'll get little hints when you're out on the dive, but yeah, aside from that, you're kind of feeling around in the dark of the waters here as you're trying to figure out what it is exactly that's going to get you to the all 99 of the mystery board.
Sure.
And then we're gonna make a quick stop at customize. Once you go into a dive, you can do things like perform more scans and find little pieces of treasure to accumulate money, and you can pick cool little colored yeah. Don't I look cute?
This is a good look, can I say? So is it just the color patterns and stuff like that you get to choose, or is it like are you choosing like the equipment and stuff as well?
So the equipment is standard, but you can choose individual color patterns per equipment. One thing I don't cover here in this video is that you can also apply the stickers that you get, that you kind of collect as you progress through the game, and apply those anywhere. I have one sticker on the side of my helmet, super unobtrusive. You can't even see it here, but
sure,
you have to experiment with a little bit of customizable options. So
yeah,
let's get into our first dive. This is a shared dive, so when you spawn in, you'll be in a zone, this fairly large ocean zone that you can explore, where people can basically jump in and out to help you scan a bunch of the fish in this area.
So can I ask, so like, from what I have seen of this game, it seems like it is pretty bare bones, that you are just sort of like swimming around scanning like fish and stuff like that. Is that kind of it? Or like what is the big, I guess we're about to see, but like what is the big loop here?
The loop is just to vibe and scan.
Okay.
I can understand why if you're looking for a game that has a bit more to do in the gameplay loop, you might not be as enthusiastic for this. And hold on, we have to stop here for a second because you have to hear the AI text-to-speech they used for this game.
Let's give it a listen here.
Oscillated eagle ray. A large diamond-shaped ray with many scattered white spots.
That is your AI assistant, Sarah, who speaks to you constantly and sounds like this.
It's just like text-to-speech. It's not even like, oh my gosh.
I understand why they did it. There are so many fish that you can get, information about. But at the same time, I would like someone real to be speaking to me with emotion when they are reading me cool facts about fish or showing some kind of emotion in the game's events.
Look at this mola. ocean sunfish right here. Are you a marine biology buff, right? By the way, I am.
I am now.
Okay. I'm just saying. Did you take a picture of this guy?
I did. Yeah, I saved him. Look how funny that face is.
Yeah, I like that. They're huge, by the way. They're like 15 feet across from top to bottom, toe to tip. To your point about like having a voice, did you ever watch like Planet Earth with like is it Sigourney Weaver who's the voice of that in the English version, and then like the UK version I think is like David Attenborough or something like that.
I've only heard the Attenborough stuff. I didn't even know Sigourney Weaver did Planet Earth version of what?
It's
narration.
It's either Sigourney Weaver or is it Oprah? It's Sigourney Weaver. Okay. Oprah did something else. Maybe Blue Planet. Doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, like having just like a voice to sort of walk you through this. Yeah, because listening to this is like the TikTok voice. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly, exactly. It is, and it's a little bit grating when the whole game is about vibes and I'm hearing this AI text-to-speech person talk to me, and I feel like a little bit slimy, gross about it. It's less than ideal. When you spend money on this product, you want a different level of craft or higher level of craft talking to you.
Yeah, that's just not great. So, like I'm watching you just swim around and scan stuff. Like you said, like that's like, I'm not trying to be reductive, but the question is, that's it?
Yes and no. The core will stay the same, but you just saw me open the map. There's an orange circle hidden somewhere on the map. So you can see on the top left, I've got 1 of 7. By the way, I would love to remember what the UML acronym stood for, but there's no guide for me in game to remember what that is. Like it's pretty bare bones. Like once you've learned something, that I'd have to replay the tutorial mission to remember what that was. And so when you go into a dive, there are a couple of rare things that you can scan that will start up this anomaly in the area. And so you've got to go around and try and find these rare scans that'll trigger the anomaly. So where you can see I've got 1 of 7. Now the plus of doing a shared dive with other people is that they can help us as a collective get that number faster because everyone is exploring different areas of the map. The con is that once that does trigger, and we'll see that a little bit later, you have to find where that is on the map. It does not show up, so you may miss it.
Sure, okay.
So some areas are a bit more lively than others. This area that I'm in right now is like not that interesting. It's mostly just empty space and a few coral reefs, but you'll see here in a little bit, I'll start finding different things that you can come across in the water. Also, with that little dory, and by the way, that top right meter, I've got this dory takes up 1 slot of my available 30. I can have them join me on my little escapade. Look at that.
Oh, we'll swim around with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
That's cute, right?
Look at him. The blue tang. That's kind of fun. Would you say though about in terms of like I don't want to see him swim with you. That's cute. I actually like that a lot. Would you say that like in terms of the environment design, like I know you mentioned saying like right here it's pretty bare bones and there's just not a lot going on. Like, is that pretty emblematic of most of your time exploring in this game, or like is this sort of just a less populated area with stuff to do and stuff to see?
No, this is a less populated area. We were unfortunate that our spawn for this dive just so happened to be in an area that is less than populated with stuff to look at. But in just a little bit, we'll start seeing some wreckage and some different kind of things we can swim around. There's also things like ruins that you can explore, and those kind of things will trigger the 99 mystery board. You'll have something to do in there. Sometimes it'll be cool to have like a collective of divers all swimming around this ruins, and you're all scanning rare fish. And it's kind of actually a pretty nice moment. The score starts slowly, gradually being pumped in here. Look at that dragon's eye. 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 coin points or whatever.
And you can only
pinged it on my map for other. No, it's treasures you can as many as you can find, and I find plenty. And I put little markers on them on the map that others can see as well. So if any other diver joins me, they can see any markers that I've left around the area.
Ooh, look at this beautiful zebra shark. Can I tell you, I went and I did the shark cage diving to see great white sharks.
Holy what?
Yeah. It is the biggest heartbreak of my life because I went out 2 days in a row and didn't see a single shark.
That is such a bummer.
Heartbroken. I have a voucher from the company that's basically like, hey, if you ever come back, you can get like 50% off a dive. And I was like, yeah, I have to go back at some point in my life, but
you got to see a shark.
Yeah, I got to see him. I did. So I asked you at the top of this. You're not like a big like ocean guy, or are you?
Hold on. Am I a little bit fearful of the depths? Who isn't?
It's natural. It's natural.
Yeah. I enjoy a good ocean. All 7 of the seas.
All 7 of them.
I'm pretty fond of, growing up in California on the West Coast. There's plenty of aquariums that you take like field trips, and God, there's so many great ones on the coast.
Oh goodness! I thought this was what is it called? The zebrafish? You know what I mean? They're a highly invasive species, but it's a weedy stingfish.
Can I say? The coolest thing, the most surprising thing to me about this game, and you'll see a little bit later, I thought it was only fish that are currently existing in our, geologic time era of Earth. It is not. The deeper you go, the deeper, the more fish that you find from other eras, like the Crustacean, the Devonian, etc., etc.
Okay, so you can find like a megalodon, is what you're trying to tell me right now.
Not to spoil.
Yeah.
Not to spoil what happens at the end of this video.
Oh, I'm excited, Cristian.
Yeah. You're claiming your your voucher for 50% off to see a shark today. Today.
I guess so. Look at this. Look, beautiful sea turtle. Leatherback sea turtle. I'm assuming of some kind. Yeah.
Dude,
there we go.
Yeah, you're right.
I know my
Look
stuff,
at you.
dude. I know my stuff. I am in another life. I was like a surf dive instructor.
You got the hair for it. Where's the puka shell? The necklace.
I was gonna say, do I have anything in here that's like nautical themed? I don't. I do have. I mean, I got this little Lego set of Sydney, Australia, but
oh, that's rad. There you go.
It's on the port. But so I saw that you swam past. There's this guy, Galaxy guy, that you've sort of like hanging out with. Is there any way to interact with him other than just like thumbs up? I see you've got on like a little radial down there, or anything like, obviously you're marking these treasures on the map. Like, is there any way for you to interact with him or do anything with him, or is it just saying like, hey, what's up?
That's it. You get the little wave that you can do as you swim by, and maybe if you're lucky, they'll stop with you and you can hit a little emote and open up your camera and take a picture of each other, just to remember the memories of me and Galaxy Guy hanging out. But that is it. That's about it. There is like a little bit of a benefit where if you are swimming somewhat near, you become like diving buddies, and you kind of both get more XP together as you're exploring, which is nice, but it's all passive.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, like to me, I kind of like that a little bit, that it's just kind of one of the more, it's like a non-intrusive sort of online experience. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like diving in real life, you can kind of just like say like, hey, wave at people, like thumbs up, and then that's kind of it, because obviously you can't talk to them or whatnot. But are you about to do a little email? Oh, that's fun.
No, yeah, this is me hitting the gritty.
You know damn well that I don't know what that means.
Okay, well,
like a griddle,
sorry.
Like you're making pancakes with this man?
Well, close. Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure.
Peter, we're about to go over the edge into the deep. Are you ready? Hold on. It's kind of scary. By the way, this game, like in bed handheld, kind of hits. I'm more of a dock person.
Sure.
But I legit treated this game almost like the way I play survival horror games. Lights off, headphones on, or like volume up. The ambience in this game kind of hits.
So yeah, look at this. Cephalopod flourished after the Devonian period. My goodness.
Devonian, thank you. But
Devonian. So these are not like you said, like extant fish, or they are?
They are.
Yeah, well, that's a little squid right there. Okay, this game did not review incredibly well. I think it had like a 60 or 65 or something like that on Metacritic. Ooh, look at this shark. What do we got? What do we got down here? Please tell me you scanned this guy. What is this?
We're about to. However, I get interrupted.
Okay. Okay, by what? Oh, okay.
The divers in this area have completed the mission. You're about to see what the UML is. Strap in.
Oh, so it just like kicks you kind of out, or so just as soon as the thing is done, it's over.
The event triggers. No, you can. The dive continues for a full hour.
A full hour.
You get an hour to explore the area before you're kicked out of the session. Or you can leave whenever you want, of course, but you have up to an hour. So here's the UML entering the area here in just a second. It's triggering the little cutscene for all of us to see, which I found out everyone in these online sessions skips, by the way.
So you're the only one watching them. Let's see.
Let's vibe.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Oh, what is this? What is this big old fish just swimming around so fast?
Yeah, it's the one from Donkey Kong Country.
It absolutely is. I love that.
It's moving too quickly.
Yeah, this voice just sucks, huh?
Yeah, it's
like if this was just like a regular person, it would be nice.
Like you couldn't pony up for the fake AI people that sound real. You got to give me the text to speech version. At least at least try to fool me.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see here.
Strange. It's looking at those other creatures.
I was about to eat them. Also, are those other creatures, you mean fish? The fuck? Can I say that? I don't know.
It's on the move.
Can we? I actually don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna cut it.
Well, yeah, okay.
Learn more about it.
What the fish?
Not the fish.
Peter, so
This
they've already scanned it.
to the UML
Whoever triggered this UML, they've already scanned it.
So there's nothing for you to do?
HQ has decided
Here's
to
the thing.
see a Presto.
Here's the thing that I've realized about these online sessions, Peter.
Yeah.
We're trying to test
Once that's triggered, again,
fast.
you have to go find the UML in this giant open area.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you've got maybe like 10 minutes before they disappear.
But you've done enough.
If you don't find it, they're just gone and you miss out on that mystery board slot until you hopefully do the
See it
same
again, or-
dive.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Look at this guy. I've caught this guy in Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, it's just like it sounds like they are like people maybe are like gamifying this a little too much when it's just more about vibes. Does that feel right?
Yeah, but like if you are trying
there
to
he is.
chase that,
So is this a real fish or is this like a fake fish that they've made up?
some of them are like fake. I think one of the initial ones from the tutorial is like fake.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, here's just like this ticking clock of just an hour to dive. So this did
sorry.
unlock this one spot. Yeah.
Yes. To answer your question, however, like if you are interested for more of these dives, you can always like set like a private thing. I suppose not. This is pretty much just open, but you can do a solo dive.
Okay. Can I ask what is happening around your body? Why do you have this like light to you?
Peter,
Yeah.
I wish they told me.
You've no idea.
I wish the game told me. I don't know.
Okay.
I think
Incredible.
I found the UML in the area, and now I'm like hip
Blessed with
harangue
light.
for
Yeah.
somehow. I don't know. For a while, I thought it was the light even of like entering the dark area, but that wasn't true because my diver turned on his flashlight automatically when I'm entering a dark environment.
Sure. So where are you off to now? You were down there before. Are you just doing more exploration or what?
Just do more exploration. I was looking for some stickers on the map to see what other people have kind of pinged, see if there's anything interesting of merit. By the way, this can get a little scary. When you can't see the render distance in front of you, some Silent Hill kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, like this is the fear of the ocean. Oh, look at this! Look at this guy! Look at his teeth! Look at his mouth! That's a big shark right there.
Not just
Tell me it's a
a big shark. The biggest
It's
shark.
the Meg.
Yeah.
You ever see those movies?
No.
Incredible.
But I did think about them.
The first one is I didn't see the second one, but the Meg is hysterical. That's cool. I mean, like, but it didn't have anything to say about it. It was just, I mean, like just regular. You know what I mean? Just treat it that like it was a regular fish.
Just a megalodon. You can read facts if you want. If not, you're on your merry way, which is what we did. And I had a little transition here. In the interest of time, I did discover something that is more pertinent to the overarching narrative of the game. There was a species of people, which it's an artifact that you have this mystery board, and there are remnants of them around some of the dives. I found one.
So
They have a little message for us.
So, as generations pass, is there's like a story to this then?
It is a little bit, I guess, like tertiary to just the vibes. Like when you're playing through the tutorial, which is pretty bare bones.
Yeah.
There's mention of the world coral, which is infested with some kind of necrosis. And some of the animals that I haven't discovered are covered in this light. And as I scan them, the light, whatever kind of device that I'm using to scan, removes that light. And so some of the residual light is just around the water that I'm picking up. I remove that light from them. And the light that I'm scanning is helping the world coral remove that necrosis. At the same time, I also have this remnant artifact from a different people unknown time ago around this ocean and the mysteries behind it that I haven't discovered yet. So there's a bit of two different things going on at the same time.
Is there so my question is like, is there enough to this to keep you coming back? Because like the vibes seem good, but also it seems like there are a few, if not several, things that are sort of getting in the way of the vibes a little bit. You know what I mean?
There is not much to do outside of just vibing and scanning. If that is not what you're interested in, like this game is not going to be for you. This is very much like vibe, collect, and keep going in that gameplay loop until you unlock more missions to do more stuff.
Sure.
I don't know how long that can sustain someone who's like doesn't have a big interest in kind of marine biology or interest in ocean creatures.
Yeah. That's I guess that's unfortunate, but like I also don't necessarily mind this game just being what it is. You know what I mean? And just saying like, yeah, it's just about hanging out and looking at fish, you know, which is cool enough, but...
And that's it. That was our dive. We completed our mission. We ranked up a couple of levels, and we gained a lot of points for us to spend on more colors. And hopefully, you know, getting closer to that 500 scans to unlock mission 1, essentially.
So this is basically just like kind of a glorified tutorial still, like section?
I'm still those opening hours. This is going to be the gameplay loop for a while for most people in those opening hours.
Gotcha. Well, is there more, or is that sort of all we got here?
That's all we got. This is the gameplay loop. This is Endless Ocean Luminous.
Okay. So Cristian, just give me some final thoughts on this before we close out here.
I think it's a great game for those interested in wanting to just hang out on the couch with the minimum of like any kind of engagement. Like if you're someone who has maybe like a kid who's interested in biology, or maybe you yourself or your partner wants to hang out on the couch and kind of gaze at these pretty cool creatures from throughout time, this game's gonna be for you. Otherwise, maybe not so much game per se for someone who has like a tertiary interest in this stuff. Sure.
That makes sense, but I mean, I guess like it's good to know that that's what this is. You know what I mean? And just like being able to identify if this is for you or not just comes down to like, are you looking for a like capital G game? Maybe not this, but if you're looking for the vibes, if you're interested in seeing, you know, a megalodon, but not interacting with it any. But what's that?
This is the power wash simulators of ocean exploration.
Okay. I think that seems like a solid comparison. Okay, so there you go. That is Endless Ocean Luminous for the Nintendo Switch. Thanks for joining us. We will catch you next time. Bye.
Don't get the bends.
Oh, good advice, Cristian. Very good advice.